Is it difficult for you to meditate? I'll tell you why. To understand what meditation is, how it works, and how to achieve a meditative state, you need to pay attention to some principles of brain function. The brain records information received throughout life by growing new neurons and establishing connections between them. Neurons are alive and never shut down throughout life. This means that even if they are in standby mode and we are not using a specific piece of information in our head right now, they still receive calories and live. Thus, every unit of information in our head is constantly on, alive, and working. This is our subconscious, a cauldron where units of information buzz chaotically like a swarm of bees or like an audience full of students before the teacher enters. Awareness or consciousness is when we focus attention on a specific unit, on a particular student in the audience, and begin to listen to them, filtering out all the other noise. Sometimes we just listen. Sometimes we engage in dialogue. Sometimes we argue. Meditation is when you do not focus on any unit of information. You do not extract anything from the subconscious and do not start a dialogue or argument with it. You reach a state where there is complete silence in your head. You cannot hear the swarm of bees or the crowded audience, and you do not involuntarily pay attention to the loudest student. And ADHD is when you switch your attention to another student in this audience without having finished the dialogue with the previously chosen one. All techniques for entering a meditative state are based on the same principle. The brain is a lazy creature. So after processing a new piece of information once, it will not spend the same amount of energy processing the same piece of information again. Therefore, we divert our attention/consciousness to some monotony, for example, a meditative track that plays on one note. It holds your attention and prevents you from being distracted by your swarm of bees in your head. However, because it is monotonous, the brain stops spending a lot of energy processing this information, and a state of relaxed attention occurs. As a result, the brain rests, and after meditation you feel refreshed and inspired, as if you had a good night's sleep. Thus, any tool that involves monotony will be suitable for inducing a person into such a state, depending on the patient's preferences. A meditative track, shamanic drums, a metronome, a prayer, the ticking of a clock, choose what works best for you.